The invitation read, 15 years of love and laughter. Join Denise and Marcus as we celebrate our journey together. I had ordered 200 of them, printed on ivory cardstock with gold lettering, just like my sister suggested. She had been so helpful with the party planning, offering to pick up decorations, coordinate with the caterer, even help me choose my dress. What my sister Rachel didn't know was that I had stopped by the Vista Hotel 6 months earlier to book the anniversary dinner, and that's when I saw her car in the parking lot. What she definitely didn't know was that I had followed her inside and watched through a partially open door as my husband of 15 years kissed her the way he used to kiss me. My name is Denise Thompson. I'm 39 years old and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been married to Marcus Thompson for 15 years. We have 2 children. Emily is 13, Noah is 10. On the surface, everything looks perfect. We have a beautiful home in Providence Park. Marcus is a successful real estate manager. I also work part-time at a real estate agency. The kids are in good schools. We have friends, family, a happy life. But 6 months ago, everything changed. One moment, one image, and 15 years of marriage turned into a lie. Now, let me tell you about that day, because that's where it starts. It was December 15th, a cold winter day. Marcus and my wedding anniversary is in May, but I like to make reservations early, especially for popular places like Vista Hotel. Vista Hotel is Charlotte's finest hotel. The rooftop restaurant has a stunning city view. 15 years ago, we spent our honeymoon there. Every anniversary we'd go there. It had become a tradition. This year would be our 15th anniversary, a special number. I wanted to have a big celebration. Not just Marcus and me, but with family and friends. Maybe 100 to 150 people. A beautiful party. That day, I went to Vista Hotel. It was 2 in the afternoon. The kids were at school, Marcus was at work. I had an appointment with the hotel manager to see the banquet hall. When I arrived at the hotel, I pulled into the parking lot, got out of the car. Then I saw it. Rachel's car. White Honda Civic. The license plate was familiar. RH2847. My sister's car, here, in Vista Hotel's parking lot. My first thought was innocent. Maybe Rachel is at a meeting here too. Or having lunch with a friend. But something was off. Rachel's car was parked at the back of the hotel. Not at the main entrance. As if she was trying to hide. My heart raced. I don't know why, but there was an instinctive feeling. I entered the hotel. Not through the lobby, but through the side entrance. I looked for Rachel with my eyes. She wasn't there. Not at the reception either. I went upstairs. The banquet halls were on the 2nd floor. I took the elevator. On the 2nd floor, the hallways were long. Banquet halls, meeting rooms, a few suite rooms. It was quiet. I walked. Then I heard it. A sound. Laughter. A woman's voice. Rachel's voice. I stopped. The sound was coming from a room. The door was ajar. I approached. Slowly. My heart was pounding wildly. I looked through the door. And I saw Rachel, my sister, in the arms of a man. They were kissing. The man was Marcus, my husband. The world stopped. My breath caught. My legs trembled. Marcus and Rachel. They were kissing. Passionately. As if they were lovers. Marcus had wrapped his hand in Rachel's hair. Rachel was smiling. I missed you, she was saying. A week is too long. Me too, Marcus was saying. But we have to be safe. Denise mustn't suspect. Denise. My name. Mustn't suspect. My stomach turned. I wanted to throw up. I pulled back. Quietly. I moved away from the door. I leaned against the wall in the hallway. I couldn't breathe. My eyes filled with tears. But I didn't cry. I was just in shock. Marcus and Rachel. My husband and my sister. How long had it been? How had it happened? Why? I didn't know. But I needed to know. I canceled my meeting with the hotel manager. I called, said an emergency came up. Then I left the hotel. I sat in my car. For a long time. Just thinking. Marcus and Rachel. Rachel, my sister. My little sister. 4 years younger. 35 years old. She divorced 3 years ago. She had no children. She was alone. I had always helped her. I stood by her during the divorce. We're sisters, I'd say. I'll always be there for you. And now she was sleeping with my husband. Marcus, my husband of 15 years. 42 years old. Successful. Handsome. A good father. Or so I thought. Denise mustn't suspect, he'd said.
So he was cheating on me. Consciously. Planned.
How long had it been? A week is too long, Rachel had said. So they were meeting regularly. Maybe for months. Maybe for years. I didn't know. But I would find out. When I got home, it was 5 o'clock. The kids were back from school. Marcus hadn't come home yet. I sat thinking. What should I do? Option 1. Confront immediately. Tell Marcus I saw you with Rachel. Scream, cry, demand divorce. Option 2. Stay silent. Gather evidence. Make a plan. Then take action. I chose the second option because I didn't want to react impulsively. I didn't want to act emotionally. I didn't want to appear weak. Marcus and Rachel thought I was stupid. Denise mustn't suspect, but I had suspected, and now I knew. Now the advantage was mine. They thought they were fooling me, but I knew the truth, and when the time came, I would show them. That night Marcus came home. He acted normal. How was your day? He said. He kissed me. He played with Emily and Noah. We ate dinner. We watched TV. Everything was normal, but it wasn't anymore. I looked at him, thinking, this man is cheating on me with my sister, and he's acting. Marcus was very good at lying. His face was straight. His smile was natural. His tone was relaxed. But I knew now. Everything was a lie. In the following days, I did research. I checked Marcus's phone. At night while he slept. His password was Emily's birthday, 11/24. I opened it, but there was nothing. No messages with Rachel. No call records. It was clean. Either he was very careful or he was using another phone. Then I looked at credit cards. Online accounts. Expenses from the last 2 months. I found it. November, Vista Hotel, $285. Room reservation. October, Vista Hotel, $285. Another room. September, Vista Hotel, $285. Every month, regular. Marcus was renting rooms at Vista Hotel. My stomach turned. At least 3 months. Maybe longer. But I needed proof. Credit card bills alone weren't enough. I needed photos. I needed witnesses. I thought about hiring a private investigator. But no. Too risky. Marcus might find out. Or the investigator might recognize Rachel, realize she was family. I had to do it myself. In January, Marcus was going on a business trip. Miami, 3 days.
Or so he said.
Business? I asked. Yes, he said. New project. Important clients. But something was off. Normally for business trips, he'd pack a suitcase, take suits. This time he only prepared a small bag. Isn't that light luggage for 3 days? I said. Short trip, he said. Just one meeting. I'll be back soon.
Lie.
I could feel it. Marcus left. I drove him to the airport. He kissed me. I'll be back in 3 days, he said. But as soon as he left, I took action. I called Rachel. Hi, sis, she said, cheerful. How are you? I'm fine, I said. Are you available this week? Want to get coffee? This week? Difficult. I'm very busy. Maybe next week. Okay. I hung up. She was lying. Very busy. Busy where? With Marcus? 2 hours later, I was in front of Rachel's house. I sat in my car, waited. At 7 in the evening, Rachel came out. She got in her car, left. I followed. She went to Vista Hotel. She parked. She went inside. My heart rate increased. I went inside, hid in the lobby. Rachel took the elevator. She went upstairs. I went up too, but in a different elevator, to the 4th floor. I hid in the hallway. Rachel entered room 412. She waited. 5 minutes later, the door opened. Marcus came out, but Marcus was supposed to be in Miami. On a business trip. He wasn't. He was here. In Charlotte. At Vista Hotel. With Rachel. I saw them. Both came out of the room, took the elevator, went down. They went to the hotel restaurant. They had dinner. holding hands, laughing, as if they were a couple. I took photos with my phone from a distance, but clear. Marcus and Rachel at dinner at Vista Hotel. This was proof, definitive proof. Marcus came back from his business trip. He came home, said Miami was great. The clients were very happy.
Lie.
He'd never gone to Miami. He was at Vista Hotel with Rachel, but I didn't say anything. I just smiled. Great, honey, I said. That night, I lay in bed thinking. Marcus lay next to me every night, but his mind was on Rachel. I was sure. And Rachel, my sister.
My family.
How could she do this to me? In our childhood, we were very close. When Mom and Dad divorced, I was 14, she was 10. We'd clung to each other. We'll always be together, I'd said. We separated in college, but always kept in touch. When Rachel got married, I was her maid of honor. When Rachel divorced, I was there for her. And now she was stealing my husband. February came. My wedding anniversary was in May. 3 months away. I started planning the party. A big celebration. 15 years was an important number. I called Rachel. Sis, I said, I'm planning an anniversary party. Will you help? Of course, Rachel said, excited. What can I do? Everything, I said. Decorations, food, invitations. Let's do it together. Great. I love party planning. Irony. Rachel would plan my anniversary party, her own boyfriend's party. But this was what I wanted, because this was the plan. Rachel helped me. We chose invitation designs. Ivory cardstock, gold lettering. 15 years of love and laughter. So romantic, Rachel said. Marcus is so lucky. Yes, I said, smiling. Very lucky. But I was thinking, you're lucky too, Rachel, because I'm preparing a surprise for you. In March, the invitations were printed.
200 of them.
I wrote names on each one by hand. Family, friends, work colleagues, neighbors. Everyone would be invited. Mom and Dad too. They were divorced, but both would come. And they would see Rachel with Marcus. Because my plan was this. On the party night, in front of everyone, I would reveal the truth. Marcus and Rachel's relationship. I would show everyone. Mom, Dad, friends, everyone would know. The betrayal wasn't just against me. It was against everyone. Family, friends, children. And everyone would see. But first I needed to gather more evidence. At the end of March, Marcus went on another business trip. This time Atlanta, 2 days. I followed again. Vista Hotel again. Rachel again. I took photos. I recorded videos. I documented everything. Marcus and Rachel were checking into the hotel. At reception. Holding hands. Marcus and Rachel at the hotel bar. Drinking wine. Kissing. Marcus and Rachel leaving the hotel. In the morning. Together. Everything was proof. April came. The party was a month away. May 20th. Saturday. Rachel is excited. Denise, the party will be perfect. Everyone will have so much fun. I hope so, I said. And what will you wear? Should we go dress shopping? Okay. I went shopping with Rachel. Together. Like sisters. I tried on dresses. Blue, elegant, beautiful. You look gorgeous, Rachel said. Marcus will love it. Yes, I said. He will. But I was thinking, you'll love it too, Rachel. At the party. In front of everyone. When the truth comes out. May 13th. 1 week until the party. Invitations had been sent. 200 people. All of them said yes. The hall was full. Catering had been ordered. Vista Hotel's banquet hall was rented. Ironically, the place where Marcus and Rachel met. A DJ was hired. Flowers, balloons, tables, everything was ready. Marcus was happy. It's going to be a great party, he said. 15 years. I can't believe it. Me neither, I said. Rachel is happy too. Sis, everything is perfect. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, I said.
But no one knew my real plan. That night Marcus lay down next to me in bed. He put his arm around my shoulder. Denise, he said, these 15 years have been wonderful. I want 15 more years with you.
Lie.
Everything was a lie. but I just smiled. Me too, honey, I said. Because in a week, everything would change. In a week, everyone would learn the truth. Marcus and Rachel. 2 betrayals. 1 party. And I would just watch as their worlds collapsed. The party was the next day. Everything was ready. Emily and Noah were excited. Mom, tomorrow is the party, they said. A big celebration. Yes, sweethearts, I said. Very big. Marcus came home from work. Tomorrow is the big day, he said. Are you excited? Very, I said. I can't wait. Rachel called. Sis, final check. Is everything okay? Everything's okay, I said. Tomorrow will be perfect. I'm sure. See you tomorrow. I love you. I love you too, Rachel. But I was thinking, tomorrow, these words will carry very different meanings. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed thinking. 6 months. For 6 months I'd known. For 6 months I'd stayed silent. For 6 months I'd planned. And tomorrow everything would come out. 200 guests. Mom, dad, friends, family, everyone. And I would go to the microphone. I would make a speech. But the speech wouldn't be thanks. It would be truth. 15 years ago, I married Marcus. It was a beautiful marriage. We had 2 children. But 6 months ago, I learned something. Marcus was cheating on me. With whom? With my sister Rachel. Silence.
Shock.
Everyone would freeze. Here's the proof. Photos. Videos. Vista Hotel. They meet every month. Business trips are lies. Everything is a lie. Photos on the screen. Marcus and Rachel.
Kissing.
Holding hands. At the hotel. Mom would cry. Dad would get angry. Friends would be shocked. Marcus and Rachel would be destroyed. In front of everyone. They would be ruined. And I would just watch. Because this was the price of justice. Morning came. May 20th.
Party day.
I got up. I showered. I got ready. I put on my blue dress. I did my makeup. I fixed my hair. I looked in the mirror. A 39-year-old woman. 15-year marriage. 2 children.
Betrayed.
But strong. Denise Thompson. I said to myself, today is your day. Today is Justice Day. Because in a few hours at Vista Hotel, in front of 200 guests, the truth would come out. And Marcus and Rachel would experience the biggest mistake of their lives. They thought they were playing me. But the game was ending now. And I wasn't the loser. As I got ready on the morning of the party, there was one question in my mind. When had it started? When had Marcus and Rachel's relationship started? I'd seen them 6 months ago, but maybe it had been going on for a year? Maybe longer? I needed to know the exact date. Because on the party night, I would tell everyone. Saying for 2 years carried much more weight than saying for 6 months. So in the last few weeks before the party, I'd done more research. In early April, I found Marcus's old credit card statements. Not just the last 6 months, but the last 2 years. We had a study at home. Marcus's files were there. A locked cabinet. But I knew where the key was, on the garage shelf, in an old coffee can. One night after Marcus and the kids were asleep, I opened the cabinet. I went through the files. I found it. Credit card statements. 2023, 2024, 2025. They were all there. Monthly expenses. I examined them one by one. May 2024, a year ago. Vista Hotel, $285. The first time. April 2024, nothing. No Vista Hotel. March 2024, nothing. So it had started a year ago. May 2024. Exactly 14 months ago. 14 months. Marcus had been cheating on me for 14 months. But there was something else. Before May 2024, different expenses. February 2024, Capital Grill Restaurant, $320. An expensive restaurant. Dinner for 2. But that night Marcus wasn't with me. He'd said business dinner. With clients. Was it a lie? Was he with Rachel? January 2024, Tiffany & Company, $850.
Jewelry.
For whom? He hadn't bought me a gift. For Rachel? December 2023, Charlotte Symphony, $200. 2 tickets. Concert. He'd tell me I don't like concerts. But he'd gone with someone. My nausea increased. Maybe it wasn't just 14 months. Maybe it was longer. Maybe 18 months. Maybe 2 years. Rachel and Marcus's relationship might have started 2 years ago. The next day, I called Rachel. "Hi, sis," she said. "Hi, Rachel. I want to ask you something." "Of course." 2 years ago, in December 2023, did you go to Charlotte Symphony? Silence. Brief but meaningful. December 2023? I don't remember. Why did you ask? Just curious. I knew you liked concerts. Oh, yes, I do. But I don't know if I went then.
Lie.
Her voice trembled. She wasn't sure. I hung up. Rachel had gone. With Marcus. 2 years ago. This meant the relationship had been going on for 2 years. 2 years. 730 days. Marcus had cheated on me for 730 days. Maybe more. In mid-April, Rachel called me. "I found something for the decorations," she said. "What did you find?" I said, "Gold balloon arches. They'll be perfect for Vista Hotel's banquet hall. Both romantic and elegant." "Great," I said. "And tablecloths. Ivory color, with gold ribbons. Very elegant." "You're so thoughtful, Rachel." "Thank you." "You're welcome, sis. Your happiness is everything to me." Irony. My happiness was everything to her. But she was sleeping with my husband. "What about you?" I said. "Who are you coming to the party with?" "Oh," Rachel said, hesitant. "I don't know. Maybe alone." "Alone? Don't you have a boyfriend?" "No. I mean, not right now."
Lie.
She had a boyfriend. Marcus. "I see," I said. "Maybe you'll find someone at the party." Rachel laughed. A tense laugh. Maybe. But I knew. Rachel wanted to be with Marcus at the party. But she couldn't, because Marcus was my husband, and everyone would be there. Or maybe Rachel was fantasizing that after the party, after the divorce, she'd be with Marcus. But she was wrong, because on the party night, everything would end. April 28th, 3 weeks before the party. Marcus was talking on his phone. He was in the bathroom.
The door was closed.
But I could hear his voice. "No, Saturday won't work. There's a party. Denise's anniversary party. 200 people are coming." Silence. He was listening. "I know, honey, but we can't. Everyone will be there. Your mother too, my mother too."
"Honey."
He was calling Rachel honey. "After the party. Maybe we can go somewhere a week later. Just the two of us. After the party. Just the two of us." Marcus was planning to escape with Rachel after the party. But he didn't know. On the party night, everything would be revealed. There would be no place to escape. The bathroom door opened. Marcus came out. "Who were you talking to?" I asked. "Someone from work," he said. "New project. You said Saturday won't work."
"Why?"
"Oh, they suggested a meeting. But I said I'm coming to the party."
Lie.
He was talking to Rachel. "We can go somewhere. Just the two of us." "You did the right thing," I said, smiling. "The party is very important." "Yes," Marcus said. He hugged me. 15 years. The best 15 years I've spent with you."
Lie.
Everything was a lie. But I hugged back. I smiled.
I acted.
Because in 3 weeks, everything would change. In early May, I talked with my mom on the phone. "Denise, honey," she said, "I'm so excited. 15 years. I can't believe how time flies." "Me neither, Mom. Marcus is such a good husband. You're lucky." My heart ached. Mom didn't know. She didn't know what Marcus was. "Mom," I said, "I want to ask you something." "Ask, honey." "How is Rachel? Do you think she's happy?" "Rachel? I don't know. She's been very busy lately. We don't see each other often." "Why did you ask?" "Just curious. She's been alone since her divorce. Maybe she's found someone. I hope she has. That girl deserves happiness. She deserves happiness. But with someone else's husband? Will you be at the party, Mom?" I said. "Of course. Both me and your dad. We'll sit separately, of course, but we'll both come." Mom and Dad had divorced 15 years ago, but they still treated each other politely. They came together on special occasions. And on the party night, both would be there. Both would learn the truth. Mom would learn that her younger daughter Rachel was having a relationship with my husband. Dad would learn that his son-in-law Marcus was sleeping with Rachel. How would they react?
I didn't know.
But I would see. The party was in 10 days. Almost everything was ready. Invitations had been sent.
200 people.
187 said yes. The hall was full. Catering was confirmed. Menu: steak, salmon, salad, cake. Drinks: wine, champagne, cocktails. The DJ was selected. The music list was ready. Our first dance song, At Last by Etta James. Ironic. Rachel was organizing the decorations. Gold balloons, ivory tablecloths, candlelight. Everything will be perfect, she said. But something was missing. My speech text. On the party night, I would make a speech. I would start as a thank you speech. Dear guests, thank you for being here today. 15 years ago, I married Marcus. It was a beautiful journey. Then the truth. But 6 months ago, I learned something. Marcus was cheating on me.
Boom.
Silence. With whom? With my sister Rachel.
Shock.
Everyone would turn and look at Rachel. Here's the proof. Photos on the screen. Marcus and Rachel.
Kissing.
At Vista Hotel. Holding hands. Videos. Entering the hotel. Leaving the hotel. Together. Credit card statements. 2 years. Every month. Vista Hotel. Mom would cry. Dad would get angry. Friends would be shocked. Marcus and Rachel would be ruined.
And I
would just watch. I wrote the text. On the computer. I saved it. I put it on a USB drive. I was ready. May 15th. 5 days until the party. Rachel called again. Sis, final check. I got the balloons, 300 of them. Gold and ivory. So beautiful. Great, Rachel. And the flowers. White roses and orchids. Romantic. Perfect. One more thing, Rachel said, her voice changed softer. Denise, are you and Marcus really happy? The question surprised me. What do you mean? I mean, 15 years is a long time. Sometimes people change. Are you still in love? I wanted to laugh inside. Rachel was asking. Rachel, who was sleeping with my husband. Yes, Rachel, I said calmly. We're very happy. Marcus is a wonderful husband. I'm glad, Rachel said, but there was something in her voice. Guilt? Jealousy? What about you?
I said.
Are you happy?
Me?
Yes, I think so. Are you seeing someone?
Silence.
No, she said finally. No one.
Lie.
I see. I hope you find someone, Rachel. You deserve happiness. Thank you, sis. I hung up. Rachel felt guilty. I was sure. But she wasn't stopping. She was still seeing Marcus. Still lying. And in 5 days, everyone would know. Marcus came home with a big box. Denise, I got you something, he said, smiling. I opened the box. Inside was a necklace.
Diamond.
Beautiful, expensive. Marcus, this is beautiful.
For 15 years, he said.
I love you. My insides churned. Marcus was buying me gifts. But sleeping with Rachel. How could he do it? How could he lie so comfortably? Thank you, I said. I put on the necklace. Marcus kissed me. Saturday will be perfect, he said. Yes, I said. Perfect. But in different ways. That night as I lay in bed, I touched the necklace. Diamond. Expensive. A symbol of Marcus's love. But a lie. Everything was a lie. I took off the necklace. I put it in the drawer. I wouldn't wear it on the party night. Rachel came to the house. For final preparations. Sis, should we do a rehearsal tomorrow? Go to Vista Hotel and check everything. Okay, I said. We went to Vista Hotel. Rachel and I sisters. We entered the banquet hall. Large, beautiful, panoramic city view. This place is perfect, Rachel said. Everyone will love it. But I was thinking something else. This hotel was where Marcus and Rachel met. This was the place of betrayal. And now, it would be the location of my anniversary party. Ironic. Let's arrange the tables like this, Rachel said, pointing to tables. The main table is yours and Marcus's. Next to it, Mom, Dad, family, and you. I said, where will you sit? Me? I don't know. Maybe in the back. No, I said. Your family. You'll sit at the front table. Rachel was surprised. Really?
Yes.
Because you're very important, Rachel. You're very important at this party. Rachel smiled.
She was happy.
But she didn't know. She would sit at the front table, and everyone would see her. During the speech, when the photos were shown, everyone would see Rachel and judge her. The party was the next day. Final preparations. Emily and Noah were excited. Mom, tomorrow is the big party, they said. Yes, sweethearts, I said. Dad said it's going to be so much fun. There will be dancing, music. Yes. Emily looked at me. Mom, are you okay? You look tense. I'm fine, sweetheart. Just excited. Me too. I'm going to wear my new dress. And Noah is wearing a tuxedo.
The kids were happy, but they didn't know.
Tomorrow, they would learn about their father and aunt's relationship. How would they react? Emily was 13.
She would understand.
And she would be devastated. Noah was 10. Maybe he wouldn't fully understand, but he would be sad. My heart ached. My children. My innocent children. I would cause them pain. But there was no other choice. The truth had to come out. Marcus and Rachel had to be punished. And the children, they would understand in time what their father and aunt had done. That night Marcus came home. He was tired. Tomorrow is the big day, he said. Yes. Are you excited? Very. Me too. 15 years. Unbelievable. Marcus opened his arms. We hugged. I love you, Denise, he said. There was sincerity in his voice. But how could that be? He was sleeping with Rachel but loved me? Maybe he loved both. Maybe Marcus was divided. Wife and mistress. He wanted both, but he couldn't have both. I love you too, Marcus, I said.
Lie.
I didn't love him anymore, but I was acting. One more day. One more night. Then everything would end. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed, thinking. For 6 months, I'd stayed silent. For 6 months, I'd planned. For 6 months, I'd prepared. And tomorrow, everything would become real. 200 guests. Mom, Dad, friends, family, work colleagues, neighbors, everyone. Marcus and Rachel, not side by side, but in the same hall. Both happy, comfortable, safe. And I would take the microphone. Dear guests.
Speech. Truth.
Photos. Silence.
Shock.
Screams. Marcus's face would turn pale. Rachel would cry. Mom and Dad, what would they do? I didn't know. Friends would take out their phones, record videos. They would upload to social media. In one day, everyone would know. In Charlotte, everyone. Marcus's career would end. Rachel's reputation would disappear. And I would be free. Morning came. May 20th.
Party day.
I got up. I showered. I got ready. I put on my blue dress. The dress I chose with Rachel. Elegance. I did my makeup. I fixed my hair. I looked in the mirror. Denise Thompson. 39 years old. 15-year marriage. 2 children.
Betrayed.
But strong. Today is your day, I said to myself. Today is Justice Day. The phone rang. Rachel.
Sis.
Good morning. Are you excited? Very, I said. Me too. Should we meet at the hotel at 5? For final arrangements. Okay, Rachel.
See you.
I hung up. In 5 hours, at Vista Hotel, everything would be ready. In 6 hours, guests would start arriving. In 7 hours, the party would begin. And in 8 hours, the truth would come out. Marcus and Rachel would experience the worst day of their lives. They thought they were playing me. For 6 months, no. 2 years. They thought I was stupid, but they were wrong. The game was ending. And I wasn't the loser. The winner, justice. May 20th, 5 p.m. Vista Hotel Banquet Hall. Rachel and I were doing final checks. Everything was perfect. Tables were covered with ivory cloths. Gold ribbons ran along the edges. Each table had white roses and orchids. Candles hadn't been lit yet but were in place. Balloon arches hung from the ceiling. 300 gold and ivory balloons. They sparkled under the lights. The DJ had set up his corner. Sound system, speakers, a large screen. the screen where I would show the photos. The catering team was working in the kitchen. Steak, salmon, salad, cake. Everything was being prepared. Perfect, Rachel said, looking around. Sis, tonight will be unforgettable. Yes, I said. Definitely unforgettable. Rachel didn't know. She didn't know how right she was. At 5:30 p.m. I went home. I needed to get ready. Marcus and the kids were at home. Marcus was putting on his tuxedo. Emily had put on her pink dress. Noah was in his black suit. Mom,
Emily said.
You look so beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart, I said. Marcus looked at me. His eyes lit up. Denise, you're stunning. My blue dress looked elegant. But I wasn't wearing the diamond necklace Marcus had given me. Instead, I wore a simple pearl necklace. Why didn't you wear the necklace? Marcus said. Oh, I said, this one suited the dress better.
Lie.
But Marcus wanted to believe it. Okay, he said. At 6 p.m. we went to Vista Hotel. As a family. Marcus, me, Emily, Noah. When we arrived at the hotel, the parking lot was full. Guests had started arriving. We entered the banquet hall. Already 50 to 60 people were there. Friends, neighbors, Marcus's work colleagues. Everyone was smiling, congratulating. Denise. Marcus. Congratulations. 15 years. How wonderful. You look so happy. Marcus held my hand. We greeted guests together. We smiled, thanked them. But my insides were churning. These people, in an hour they would learn the truth. How would they react? My mom arrived. 65 years old, elegant, smiling. Honey, she said, hugging me. 15 years. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mom. My dad came too. 70 years old, serious but kind. Denise, he said, shaking my hand. Congratulations. Marcus, I congratulate you too. Marcus smiled. Thank you, Dad. Dad. Marcus called him Dad. But in an hour, that word would carry very different meanings. Rachel arrived. She was wearing a red dress. Her makeup was perfect. She looked beautiful. Sis, she said, kissing me. Everything is amazing. Are you happy? Very, I said. Rachel looked at Marcus. Their eyes met. Just for a moment. But I saw it. Marcus smiled. Rachel smiled. Both were joyful. At the party, together but separate. Secret lovers. But very soon, they wouldn't be secret. By 6:45 p.m. the hall was almost full. 180 to 185 people. Everyone had taken their seats at tables. The main table was ours. Me, Marcus, Emily, Noah. Next to us, Mom, Dad, Marcus's mother Margaret. Rachel was also at a front table. Next to her, a few cousins. Very close to me. Right across from me. The DJ started playing music. Soft, romantic music. Guests were chatting, laughing. The catering team served drinks. Champagne, wine, cocktails. Marcus stood up, raised his glass. Dear guests, he said, his voice strong. Thank you for being here today. Denise and I got married 15 years ago. The best 15 years. And you are all part of this journey. Thank you. Applause. Everyone raised their glasses. Congratulations. Cheers. I raised my glass too. But I didn't drink. Because in an hour, everything would change. Dinner was served. Steak, salmon, salad. Everything was delicious. Guests ate, drank, chatted. The atmosphere was warm, happy. Emily and Noah were talking with friends. They were laughing, having fun. Mom and Dad were at the same table, but sitting separately. They were talking politely. Rachel was frequently looking at Marcus. Eyes meeting. Smiles. No one noticed, but I noticed. After dinner, the DJ made an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first dance. Denise and Marcus, please come to the floor. Applause. Everyone stood up. Marcus extended his hand. Denise? I took his hand. We walked to the floor. The music started. At Last by Etta James. At last, my love has come along. Ironic. At last, my love has come along. But Marcus's love was Rachel. We danced. Marcus wrapped his arms around my waist. I put mine on his shoulders. Slow dance. Romantic. Everyone was watching. Marcus whispered, "I love you, Denise." I wanted to laugh inside, but I just smiled. "I love you too, Marcus."
Lie.
We were both lying. The dance ended. Applause. Everyone stood up. "Kiss her. Kiss her," they shouted. Marcus kissed me. On the lips. A long kiss. Guests applauded. So romantic. 15 years, and still in love. But what they knew was a lie. Dancing continued on the floor.
Couples were dancing.
Music, laughter, happiness. I sat at the table. I took out my USB. Small, black USB. Everything was inside. My speech text, photos, videos, credit card statements, everything. The DJ came to me. "Mrs. Thompson, when is the speech?" 8 o'clock, I said. "In 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll cut the music, give you the microphone."
One more thing, I said.
I gave him the USB. "Plug this into the computer. I have files to show on the screen during the speech." Understood. The DJ left. He plugged the USB into the computer. My heart was pounding wildly. 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, everything would begin. Marcus came to me. "Denise, are you okay? You look tense." "I'm fine," I said. "I'm just going to make a speech." A little nervous. "You'll be great," Marcus said, squeezing my hand. "You're always great." Great at lying, I thought. Rachel also looked over. Her eyes were worried, as if she sensed something. But it was too late. There was no turning back now. The DJ cut the music. He spoke into the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen, now, the star of this special evening, Mrs. Denise Thompson, will say a few words. Your applause." Applause. Everyone stood up. Eyes turned to me. I stood up. I took the microphone. I took a deep breath. 187 people were looking at me. Mom, Dad, friends, family, Marcus, Rachel, Emily, Noah. Everyone. I began. "Dear guests," I said, my voice calm. "Thank you so much for being here today." Applause. 15 years ago, I married Marcus Thompson. Here in this city, in a small church. Young, in love, full of dreams. Smiles. Heads nodding. For 15 years, we built a life together. We had 2 beautiful children, Emily and Noah. Emily and Noah smiled. They were proud. Marcus worked very hard. He succeeded. I stayed home and took care of our children. We were a team. Or so I thought. The atmosphere changed. Or so I thought. Those words felt strange. People looked at each other. What does she mean? I continued. 6 months ago, in December, I came to Vista Hotel to make a reservation for our anniversary dinner. Vista Hotel. Here. People looked around. And in the parking lot, I saw a familiar car. White Honda Civic. License plate RH2847. Rachel's face turned white. Her car. I was talking about her car. I wonder whose car it was. I went inside. I went upstairs. And I looked through a room door. Silence. The hall froze. And I saw 2 people kissing passionately. Mom's hand went to her mouth. Dad leaned forward. One of them was my husband, Marcus Thompson. Eyes turned to Marcus. Marcus froze. His face turned pale. The other one. I stopped. Everyone held their breath. The other one was my sister, Rachel Hayes. Explosion. The hall exploded. Screams. What? No way. Her sister? Everyone jumped to their feet. Eyes turned to Rachel. Rachel was crying. Her face was red. Her hands were shaking. Mom screamed, "Rachel, is this true?" Dad stood up. His face was red. "Marcus, what have you done?" But I continued, with the microphone. "Yes," I said, my voice calm. "I saw them 6 months ago." And I stayed silent. Because I wanted to be sure. I wanted to gather evidence. I signaled to the DJ. "Please look at the screen." The screen turned on. Large, bright. First photo. Marcus and Rachel. In Vista Hotel lobby. Holding hands. December. Screams. No. I can't believe it. Second photo. Marcus and Rachel. At the hotel bar. Kissing. January. Mom almost fainted. Friends held her. Third photo. Marcus and Rachel. Leaving the hotel.
Morning.
Together. February. Video. Marcus and Rachel. Entering the hotel. At reception. Getting room keys.
March.
Each photo, each video was a bomb. The hall descended into chaos. People pulled out phones. Recorded videos. Took photos. Social media. Live streaming. Everyone was sharing. Finally, I said, credit card statements. Excel file on the screen. Month by month. 2 years. Vista Hotel. $285. Every month. Regular. Tiffany and Company $850. Gift for Rachel. Charlotte Symphony. $200. Concert with Rachel. Each expense, a betrayal.
2 years, I said.
Marcus has been cheating on me for 2 years. With my sister. The hall had completely descended into chaos. Mom was crying. How could you do this, Rachel? How could you do this to your own sister? Dad rushed to Marcus. You scum. He tried to throw a punch. Work colleagues held him back. Marcus stood up. Denise. I'm sorry. Sorry? I shouted. 2 years, Marcus. You cheated on me for 2 years. You lay next to me every night. You said, I love you every morning. Everything was a lie. Rachel stood up, tried to run. But my mom grabbed her. Wait. Mom shouted. Explain. Why did you do it? Rachel was crying. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, sis. Sorry isn't enough. I shouted. You were my sister. I trusted you. I loved you. And you stabbed me in the back. Emily and Noah were crying. Mom. Dad. What's happening? My heart broke. My children. My innocent children. Marcus ran to them. Emily, Noah, I'm sorry. Emily pushed him away. Don't touch me. You betrayed Mom. With Aunt Rachel. Noah was crying. Why, Dad? Why? Marcus couldn't answer. He just cried. Whispers among friends. I can't believe it. With her sister? 2 years. How did they hide it? Denise is so strong. I couldn't have endured. Phones everywhere. Video, photos, live streaming. Within an hour, all of Charlotte would know. Maybe all of North Carolina. Marcus Thompson and Rachel Hayes. 2-year secret affair. Revealed at anniversary party. Scandal. The biggest scandal in history. Marcus took the microphone. His hand was shaking. Denise, he said, his voice broken. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I was foolish. I was lost. Rachel and it just happened. It just happened? I shouted. 2 years just happens, Marcus? You rent hotel rooms every month just happens. You buy jewelry just happens. Marcus cried. You're right. It's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. I said. Rachel spoke too. Sis. She said, tears streaming, I love you, but I love Marcus too. I did wrong. I know. You can't love both, Rachel. I said cold. You had to make a choice. And you chose to be a traitor. My mom slapped Rachel. Smack. The sound echoed through the hall. You're a disgrace. Mom shouted. You've disgraced our family. Dad shouted at Marcus. You were my son-in-law. I trusted you. And you cheated on my daughter. With my other daughter. Marcus's mother Margaret was crying. My son, what have you done? What have you done? Crying, shouting, chaos everywhere. The DJ had turned off the music. Catering had stopped. Everyone was just watching. 187 people. Witnessing the most unforgettable anniversary party in history. I took the microphone again. I would speak one last time. Dear guests, I said, my voice strong. Thank you for being here today. It was a different party, but an important party. People listened. For 6 months, I stayed silent. Because I didn't know my rights. I didn't know my strength. But I researched. I learned. I planned. Applause. Some women applauded. Brava, Denise. Marcus Thompson and Rachel Hayes thought I was stupid for 2 years. They thought they had a secret affair. But I knew. I knew everything. Marcus bowed his head. Rachel cried. Now everyone knows. Mom, Dad, friends, family, work colleagues, neighbors. Everyone. Eyes turned to Marcus and Rachel. Judgment. Anger.
Hatred.
Tomorrow, I'm filing for divorce with my lawyer. I'll fight for the house, the children, alimony, assets, everything. And I'll win. Applause. More applause. Because I'm not a victim. I'm a fighter. And women, if you've been cheated on too, don't stay silent.
Fight.
Take what's yours. Standing ovation. Women stood up. Brava. Brava, Denise. Emily and Noah ran to me. They hugged me. Mom, you're so strong. Emily said, crying. Yes, sweetheart, I said, stroking them. And you're strong too. We'll be together. Always. I put down the microphone. I returned to my table. Marcus stood up. He walked toward me. Denise, please, let's talk. No, Marcus, I said, cold. There's nothing to talk about. Talk to your lawyer. I'll see you in court. Marcus stopped. He was defeated.
Completely.
Rachel approached too. Sis, please forgive me. Forgive, I said, turning to her. Rachel, you were my sister. I gave you everything. Trust, love, support. And you stabbed me in the back. Forgive? Never. Rachel collapsed to the floor.
She cried,
Sobbing. My mom didn't even look at her.
Neither did Dad.
Rachel was alone.
Completely.
Guests started leaving. They were still in shock. Denise, you're an incredible woman. I'm so sorry that Marcus did such a thing. If you need anything, call us. I thanked them. Everyone left. Marcus and Rachel remained. In the hall. Alone. Destroyed. Marcus's work colleagues looked at him. With disgust. Marcus, we'll talk at the office tomorrow. His career was over. I was sure. Rachel's friends looked at her. With disappointment. Rachel, how could you? Her reputation was gone. I was sure. By 9 p.m. the hall was empty. Only me, Emily, Noah, my mom, and my dad remained. Marcus and Rachel stood at the door. They wanted to leave, but couldn't. Denise, Marcus said one last time. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I know, Marcus, I said. But sorry isn't enough. 2 years. You cheated on me for 2 years. With Rachel. I don't forgive this. Never. Marcus nodded. He left. Rachel looked at me. One last time. Sis. Go, Rachel, I said cold. And don't ever call me sis again. You're not my sister anymore. Rachel left crying. The hall emptied. It was silent. My mom came to me. Honey, you're so strong. I'm proud. Thank you, Mom.
Dad, too.
Denise, you did the right thing. Marcus and Rachel, shameless. Emily and Noah hugged me. Mom, we're with you. Always. I cried. Tears of joy. Tears of pain. Mixed emotions. But I knew one thing. I had won. Marcus and Rachel were destroyed. Their careers, reputations, families, everything was gone. And I was free. That night when I got home, I looked in the mirror. Denise Thompson, 39 years old, 15-year marriage ended, 2 children.
Betrayed.
But strong. You won, I said to myself. You won everything. Because Marcus and Rachel played me. For 2 years. They thought I was stupid. But they were wrong. I stayed silent. But I wasn't weak. I made a plan. And I executed it. And now there were 187 witnesses. 187 people saw Marcus and Rachel's betrayal. Tomorrow, all of Charlotte would know. Social media, news, gossip. Marcus Thompson and Rachel Hayes. The biggest scandal in history. And I just smiled. Because justice had been served. But the story wasn't over yet. Something more would happen. Very soon. On the party night at 10 p.m. I got home. I was tired, but I also felt light. Emily and Noah went to sleep. I lay down in bed too. But I couldn't sleep. My phone was vibrating like crazy. Messages, calls, notifications. Social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everywhere. I'd been tagged in party videos. Hundreds, thousands of shares. Anniversary party infidelity scandal. Husband and sister in relationship for 2 years. Confession in front of 187 guests. The videos had gone viral. My speech moment, the moment I showed the photos, Marcus and Rachel's reactions. Everything was there. On the internet.
Permanently.
In the first 24 hours, the videos got 2 million views. It became a trending topic in Charlotte. Even the news picked it up. Anniversary scandal in Charlotte. Husband and sister-in-law in 2-year relationship. Marcus Thompson and Rachel Hayes' names were everywhere. On the internet, in local news, in gossip.
And I
just watched. Early the next morning the phone rang. It was my mom. Denise, honey, are you okay? I'm okay, Mom. Last night, it was unbelievable. I don't know how Rachel could do it. I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I know, Mom. I talked to Rachel this morning. She was crying.
Mom, I'm sorry, she said.
But sorry isn't enough. I told her I don't want to talk right now. I felt a bit relieved. Mom was rejecting Rachel. What did Dad say? I asked. Your dad is very angry. He told Marcus I never want to see your face again.
And Rachel too.
We're on your side, honey. All of us. Thank you, Mom. Dad called too. Denise, do you need a divorce lawyer? I know someone. The best.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes, I need help. The lawyer's name was Sarah Mitchell, Charlotte's best divorce attorney. That afternoon I met with Sarah. Her office was downtown. Mrs. Thompson, Sarah said, shaking my hand, I saw last night's video. It went viral. It was incredible.
Thank you, I said.
Your situation is very clear. Marcus cheated on you for 2 years with your sister. According to North Carolina law, if there's adultery and it's proven, you have a huge advantage. What will I get? Probably the house, full custody of the children, high alimony, and most of the assets. Does Marcus have shares in a real estate company?
Yes.
Thompson Realty. Worth about $3 million. Then you can get 30 to 40% of the company. Maybe more. My breath caught. 40% of $3 million was $1.2 million. Really?
Yes.
Adultery is proven. There are 187 witnesses. There are videos. Marcus will lose in court. Definitely. When do we start? Tomorrow. I'll prepare the divorce petition. We'll submit it to court next week. As I drove home, my mind was clear. The plan was ready. Marcus would lose. Everything. Marcus called my phone. 10 times, 20 times. But I didn't answer. He sent messages. Denise, please, let's talk. I'm sorry, forgive me. Can I see the kids? I didn't respond. Sarah said, don't talk directly to Marcus. Everything should be through lawyers. Marcus's work colleagues also turned on him. He had partners at Thompson Realty. They held a meeting. One of them messaged me. Mrs. Thompson, we're removing Marcus from the company. This scandal is damaging our reputation. We're losing clients. Marcus was losing his job. His career was ending. Rachel's situation was worse. Rachel was a teacher. High school math teacher. The school principal made a statement. Miss Hayes's personal life doesn't align with our school's values. She's been asked to resign. Rachel lost her job. Forced resignation. Also, she was being lynched on social media. Comments were ruthless. She slept with her own sister's husband. Shameless. Rachel Hayes is Charlotte's worst person. I hope she never finds work again. Rachel's Instagram and Facebook accounts were closed. Too many hate messages were coming. Marcus and Rachel were destroyed. Society was rejecting them. And I just watched. Sarah prepared the divorce petition. We submitted it to court.
Demands.
Dissolution of marriage, divorce. House goes to Denise. Full custody of Emily and Noah to Denise. Marcus will pay $5,000 monthly alimony, 10 years. 70% of retirement funds to Denise. 40% of Thompson Realty Company to Denise. Marcus's lawyer David Chun made a counteroffer.
Less.
House split 50-50. Alimony $2,000, company 15%. Sarah rejected it.
No.
My client was cheated on. For 2 years. There are 187 witnesses. The demands are fair. Court date was set. July 15th. 2 months later. During these 2 months, life continued. But very differently. Emily and Noah were healing over time. The first days were hard. Emily cried. Mom, why did Dad do such a thing? Aunt Rachel, how could she? I don't know, sweetheart, I said. Some people make bad choices. But it's not your fault. Not mine either. Do you forgive Dad? No, I said honestly. I don't forgive him. But I'm not carrying anger either. I'm just moving forward. Noah was younger. He didn't fully understand. But he missed Marcus. Mom, when will I see my dad? Soon, sweetheart. The court will decide. Marcus requested weekly visitation rights. Sarah agreed, but supervised. Marcus can see the kids, but not at your house. In a public place. Park, restaurant. The first visit was in early June. Marcus picked up the kids, went to the park. 2 hours later they came back. Emily wasn't crying, but wasn't happy either. How was it? I asked. It was okay, Emily said. Dad apologized. He cried. He said, I love you. But, I don't know. It felt weird. It'll get better with time, sweetheart, I said. Noah was happier. Dad bought ice cream. And we went on the swings. It was a hard time for the kids. But they were strong. With me.
I also started a new job.
I'd been working part-time at the real estate agency. But now I went full-time. My boss Tom was supportive. Denise, I heard your story. You're very strong. You always have a job here. Working was good. Staying busy, distracting my mind, and earning income. My own money. Without depending on Marcus. At the end of June, Rachel called me. For the first time since the party night. Sis. She said, her voice broken. Rachel. I said cold. What do you want? To talk. Please, to apologize. Apologize? You apologized on the party night. The result didn't change. I know, but sis, I'm alone. I'm unemployed. My friends aren't talking. Mom and Dad aren't talking. Only you're left. I'm left. I said, angrily. Rachel, you slept with my husband for 2 years. You cheated on me every day. You lied every day. While planning the party, while smiling and saying, sis, you were actually sleeping with Marcus. And now you're alone? Unemployed? That's your choice. Rachel cried. You're right, but I love you. No, Rachel.
You didn't love me.
If you loved me, you wouldn't have done this. Now go. And don't call again. I hung up. I felt relieved inside. I needed to cut off Rachel. Completely. Mom called. Did you talk to Rachel?
Yes.
But I rejected her. You did the right thing, honey. Rachel is sorry now. But it's too late. What's Marcus doing? I asked. Marcus. I heard he's trying to move to a new city. He can't stay in Charlotte anymore. His reputation is gone. Marcus was running. From Charlotte, from the scandal, from the judgment. But the court date hadn't come yet. He couldn't escape. Court day came. Mecklenburg County Family Court, Courtroom 4. Judge Jennifer Brown. Woman, 55 years old, experienced. Me, Sarah, Marcus, David Chen. And a few witnesses. The judge read the file. Thompson versus Thompson divorce case. Plaintiff Denise Thompson. Defendant Marcus Thompson. Ms. Mitchell, what are your claims? Sarah stood up. Your Honor, my client Denise Thompson was married for 15 years. She raised 2 children. She worked as a homemaker, supported Marcus's career. But Marcus cheated on Denise for 2 years. With her sister Rachel Hayes. The judge raised her eyebrows. With her sister? Yes, Your Honor. 2 years secret relationship. There are 187 witnesses. There are video recordings. There are credit card statements. Let's see. Sarah presented the evidence. Photos. Videos. Statements. Everything. The judge watched. Her face hardened. Mr. Chen, what's your defense? David Chen stood up. Your Honor, my client Marcus Thompson admits his mistake. There was adultery. But 2 years is an exaggeration. Maybe a year. The statements show 2 years. The judge said. Yes, but the relationship maybe started later. Whenever the relationship started, there was adultery, the judge said. Continue. David spoke. Marcus is offering Denise a fair deal. House split 50-50, alimony $3,000 monthly, company 20%. Is this fair? The judge said, looking at me. No, Your Honor, I said. I gave everything to this marriage for 15 years. I raised the children. I gave up my career. I supported Marcus. And he cheated on me for 2 years. With my sister. This is unforgivable. The judge nodded. You're right, Mrs. Thompson. Marcus spoke. Your Honor. I'm sorry. To Denise, to the kids, to everyone. I did wrong. But the company is my life. I can't give 40%. Was the company established during the marriage? The judge said. Yes. Then it's joint property. Mrs. Thompson has rights. Marcus stayed silent. The judge gave her decision. My decision is as follows. 1. The marriage is dissolved. Divorce is approved. 2. The house goes to Denise Thompson. Marcus Thompson will continue making mortgage payments. 3. Full custody of Emily and Noah to Denise. Marcus has supervised visitation rights once a week. 4. Marcus will pay Denise $4,500 monthly alimony for 10 years. 5. Retirement funds will be divided. 70% Denise, 30% Marcus. 6. Thompson Realty Company. Denise will own 35% of the company. 35%. Sarah had asked for 40, but 35 was also perfect. 7. Marcus Thompson will reimburse Denise for the $35,000 he spent with company credit cards. 8. Court costs. Marcus will pay Denise's attorney fees. Total $50,000. The judge struck the gavel. Decision is final.
Good day.
We stood up. Sarah hugged me. You won. You won everything. I cried. Tears of joy. Emily and Noah came, hugged me. Mom, you're amazing. On the other side, Marcus was devastated. David Chen was telling him something. Rachel wasn't there. She wasn't allowed in court.
Marcus looked at me.
There was pain in his eyes. Denise, he said, I'm sorry. I didn't approach. I just looked. Too late, Marcus. Much too late. I turned, left the courtroom with the kids. In the hallway, Sarah said, Denise, do you know what you won? The house, alimony, company share.
Yes.
The company is worth $3 million. 35% is $1.05 million. Plus $4,500 alimony for 10 years. Total $540,000. Plus retirement funds, about $400,000. I calculated in my head, about $2 million. Maybe more. I'm rich, I said. Yes, Sarah said, smiling. Very rich. After court life returned to normal. Or to a new normal. The house was now mine.
Completely.
I packed Marcus's things, sent them to him. The kids lived with me. Emily and Noah were happy. Mom, it's just us now, they said. Marcus came once a week. Saturday afternoon. 2 hours. With the kids at the park, restaurant, cinema. Emily went but reluctantly. Mom, do I have to go?
No, sweetheart.
But your dad loves you. He made a mistake, but he's still your dad. I know. But he slept with Aunt Rachel. That's so gross. I understand. It'll get better with time. Noah was easier. 10 years old, forgiving. Dad is still dad. Just not at home. I continued working too. At the real estate agency.
Full-time.
I was successful. Clients loved me. Tom said, Denise, you're amazing. You made $200,000 in sales this month. Congratulations. I was making money.
My own money.
I wasn't dependent on Marcus. I sold my 35% share in Thompson Realty. Marcus wanted to buy it back. He offered $1.2 million. Okay, I said. Through Sarah. I received $1.2 million. I put it in the bank. I invested. Now I was secure. Financially free. In August I heard Rachel had left Charlotte. She'd moved to Atlanta. A new city, a new beginning. But her reputation was gone. The internet never forgets. Rachel Hayes' infidelity scandal still came up on Google. She was having trouble finding work. At every interview, are you that Rachel? The one in the video, they'd ask. Rachel was alone. Family rejected her. Friends left her. Reputation disappeared. Mom said. Rachel called me. Mom, I'm sorry, she said. I said, I need time. Rachel, I can't talk right now. Even Mom hadn't forgiven Rachel. Marcus also left Charlotte. He moved to Raleigh. 2 hours away. He opened a small real estate office there, but it wasn't as successful as Thompson Realty. Clients were few. His reputation was gone. Marcus was alone. Career ended. Family gone. Rachel gone too. He'd lost everything. September. About 16 months had passed since the party. Life was very different. I wasn't Denise Thompson anymore. I took back my maiden name. Denise Morgan. New job, new life, new me. Emily started high school. 14 years old. Strong, smart, independent. "Mom, you're my hero," she said one day. "You stayed strong in a difficult situation. I want to be like you." My eyes filled with tears. "You already are, sweetheart." Noah was 11. Still innocent but understanding. "Mom, Dad rarely sees us now. Did he forget us?"
No, sweetheart.
"Your dad is just trying to adjust to his new life." Marcus really was coming rarely. Once or twice a month. Raleigh was far. His work was busy.
Or so he said.
But the kids didn't care anymore. I was enough. Mom and Dad were still supportive. We saw each other every week. "Denise, we're proud," Dad said. "You're a very strong woman." My friends too. The 187 guests from the party night. All of them supported me. "Denise, you're inspiring. I want to be this strong." I also got support on social media. My story went viral. Women sent messages. "My husband is cheating too. I heard your story. It gave me strength. I'm filing for divorce too. Denise, you're a hero." Thank you. These messages made me happy. Maybe my story was helping others. As I share this story with you today, my heart is at peace. Because I know some of you are experiencing similar situations. Your husband is cheating on you. Maybe with your sister. Maybe with your best friend. Maybe with the secretary. Who it is doesn't matter. What matters is, this is not your fault.
Marcus cheated on me.
For 2 years. With my sister. He lied every day. Rachel betrayed me. My sister. My closest person. The person I trusted. But I didn't become a victim. I became a fighter. I stayed silent for 6 months. But I wasn't weak. I was planning. I revealed the truth in front of 187 guests. They thought I would be destroyed, but they were the ones destroyed. Now, I want to give you some advice. First, if you've been cheated on, don't stay silent. But don't rush either. Gather evidence. Make a plan. Then take action. Second, hire a lawyer. A good lawyer. Learn your rights. Divorce laws are complex but learnable. Third, invest in yourself.
Find a job.
Earn money. Be independent. Don't be dependent on anyone. Fourth, protect your children. They're innocent. Tell them the truth, but with love. They'll heal over time. Fifth, get support from your family.
Mom, Dad, friends.
You're not alone. Talk, share, cry. Sixth, don't forgive. Don't forgive immediately. Forgiveness takes time. And some things are unforgivable.
Give yourself that right.
Seventh, move forward. Divorce isn't an end. It's a beginning. New life, new opportunities, new happiness. I did it. You can too. Marcus and Rachel tried to destroy me, but they were the ones destroyed. I got stronger. I made money. I'm raising my children. I'm happy. Life is beautiful. Truly beautiful. Remember, being cheated on isn't a shame. The shame is on the person who cheats. You're strong. You are valuable. You are amazing. And if this story gave you strength, gave you hope, gave you inspiration, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the comments, write which city you're watching from and what time it is right now. I love hearing from wonderful people listening to me from different corners of the world. If you want to learn more about infidelity and divorce, consult a local attorney. Learn your rights. I share new life stories every day. My 2 most popular stories will appear on the screen now. You can choose and watch one of them. Thank you again for following me, listening to my stories, being part of this community. Remember, you are strong. You are valuable. You deserve it. And life has beautiful things in store for you. See you in the next story.